Hi, my cat is an asshole, and I would not change him for the world. I was just thinking, 'cause that's all I do when I'm high. But I love this cat. I really do. He is so rude, and he didn't used to like come to me, even though I know he hurt me saying his name, and like he's just such an avoidance. He really is. He's such an asshole. But like, and he's definitely he's toxic. But he's a cat. He's a cat. Kind of supposed to be, but. And then my roommate has her friend over, and they're like, we love him, but like he's such an asshole. I'm like, yeah, same. But then I was like looking at him, I was like, you're so sweet. Like you cuddle with me in the morning and at night, and at night he'll like stand on the side of me and sit there until like I invite him on to like lay on my chest so I could pet him. But like he waits for me to say come here. And he doesn't really like enjoy being pet most of the day. Like if you try to touch him, he'll be like okay, I like don't have polio. But or like the way he plays or spends time with you, it's just he's so sweet. Like he's such a little sweetheart. He happens to be an asshole too, but he's such a little sweetheart. And I was like, I think having I'm so serious about this. I think like having a cat like him almost like showed me a different way to live, like another way to live, but just by living with him and observing him the same way that people observe with with other animals and plants in nature. And how mushrooms spread, I don't know why that specifically came out of everything in nature, but that too. Nah, now I gotta look into that. Oh fuck no. No. Oh, hold on. Oh wait. Because it kind of the oh my god, what is it called? The something. Oh my god, the underground system that mushrooms got, right? New York City, somewhere. I think that has the same pattern or same way of growing and connecting as a real life brain, and as consciousness spreads. And it's kind of like this is why I'm already so connected with mushrooms. Like I have a mushroom tarot deck. I have like mushroom like little figurines because they've always been so fascinating because of the way that they transmute. It's got to be transmute and alchemize. Like just I'm not keeping up with what I'm thinking right now. So I can't really deliver. I got it. So the way that they transmute death into life and the rebirth process, and taking that collected knowledge, that wisdom almost that they collect over and over and over, because when you think about things growing, decomposing, it's just adding to that system. It's adding to that underground system of information of, okay, what was this life about? And now we're going to put that into our records and know how to wake up sooner and more efficiently and more deeply, because we have an understanding of how this one person lived, which is why it's so important to live for you and live your truth and live as the truest expression of you, because that is how they get that information. They don't get it if you're trying to be someone else. If you're trying to do something that someone else is doing or has done, that's not really expanding. It's really not expanding. That's not expanding you. Like, take up space, take up room. I'm gonna put how fast the universe expands in a second or a minute or whatever little stat that I can find. There's no way that there isn't space for you in this world if space is literally ever expanding. I think it's like a couple miles, as I just said that. I forget. I used to know. Because I want it. And I still want to be an astrophysicist one day. One day. What commercial is that? Probably for like an allergy medicine. I don't know. It's not important. Just don't think about it. But why is this pointed downward? Hold on. Okay, there we go. Hold on. Oh, wow. That was the message. I started dancing, so it gotta be over. What did I come in? I love my cat. I love him so much, and I would not change him for the world. And you know what? It's just because, let me close this. I sound crazy. But it's just because he's him. He's just doing him. He doesn't care. But I think that he's an asshole, and I love him anyways. If that could fucking exist, if that could fucking happen, which is why I think that self-acceptance, self-love, compassion, having it for yourself as much as you have it for other people is so important. Because I look at him with so much love, and I'm like, you're just a cat. And I'm not taking it personally. Sometimes I'm like, bro, I birthed you, literally. What are we doing? But, not really. He's a cat. And then I think it's just it takes all the pressure off of any exceptions or expectations that I have for him and our dynamic or whatever. He's just gonna do what he does. I'm gonna do what I do. And that's fine too. I was going somewhere else with that. I was gonna get off an exit, but then I don't know, I kept the road like that. What was over here? Gosh, I'm so tired. I need a drink. Not right now, because then I gotta go walking. No. Actually, I'll be right back. I walk out and see my cat. It's just living life. I love that. See, I love that. You could, oh, it's safe to be seen. Wait, there was, because this message came to me when I was getting my mail, and hello. Oh, you okay? I didn't mean to scare you. I just closed the door. It didn't close all the way, but that's okay. I know who you get. That's why his name is Dynamite, because he's a freaking scaredy cat. But I'm then that makes me wonder. I'm sorry, we're not gonna get into that stuff today. Anyway. Sorry, he's messing around in the bathtub. This is where his water is because he likes the splish splash. And I don't want the floor getting damaged. I'm renting, so. Oh my gosh, what was the point, sweetheart? The point was, I remembered actually. That was just a stall. Fuck, I forgot it. The point was, you need content creation is your thing. Because, hear me out. Because I know someone almost clicked away. Hear me out, please. Okay, so I'm close the doors for this. I'm sounding crazy. I love sounding crazy though, bro. It's just cool to think about. If nothing else, it's fucking cool to think about. Excuse my language. But I think you do content creation, bro. I think only because of what it means to you, being safe to be seen. So it's like you're always going to be destined for your dream life. You're always going to live and the feeling that you desire. Because in this world, because everything is just like the 3D matrix, and the feeling is what's generated by the meaning that we give everything. It's like things can come to you in different vehicles. Like, think of the feeling always arriving. Like, you feel multiple things give you joy. My cat gives me joy. I love the tour. Like, rose matcha gives me joy. Regular matcha gives me joy. Making art gives me joy. Sharing a laugh with a stranger gives me joy. Complaining about something with a stranger is underrated, gives me joy. Like, can you believe this? Like, you don't even know someone you mad about the same shit at the same time. That shit is so cute sometimes. Okay. Don't let them be pissed. But it gives me joy. You see how they're all different vehicles. It's not like I have to like manifest that conversation with a stranger to have that particular feeling. It is just a vehicle that which I'm like, okay, well, if I can overcome, I don't know, the social anxiety of talking to a random person, then, then that means for me that I can do it, that I can actually achieve this feeling. I think in all facets, this is literally coming to me like in real time. So bear with me, because I'm finding out at the same time as y'all. So it's like, I think that's because we are everything, right? So with knowing that, like, nothing is on a pedestal. Nothing is on a pedestal because there is no separation, because the 5D awareness, the 5D consciousness, that is just everything. That is just consciousness, imagination, seeing it before you have it. And the 3D, like, up here, it is done. You have it. It is accomplished. Anything. It's already done. You can see it. And from that, you embody that emotion, and then I think you let that, you kind of like have that as something in your backpack when things come your way that want to disprove that. Excuse me, confirmation. So I think, that content creation, what's on the other side of it being so much self-acceptance and so much authenticity that, like, that they just know where to send a check. Sorry. But it's like, it's no getting your name wrong, because you are, like, undoubtedly you. And you're like, hey, that's all right with me. Because really, that's all that matters. Really, that's all that matters. I am who I am, and that's all right with me. You can't see, like, the ends of my arms, so like it looks like it's gonna be so funny if I edit this. I don't know if I'll edit this. I'm not even gonna apologize for the long pauses that I took in between sentences. Yeah, and that's a Salieri. That's a reference to somewhere. I would not be surprised if you did not know it. It is very like, girl, why do you remember that? But you know what? That's all right with me. I have random vocal stems, and that's all right with me. They're funny to me. As long as I'm laughing, I don't care. Okay, I'm about to end this. Dude, I really wanted a pastry. That was something. I really wanted a pastry. I was like, oh my gosh, like I want to go and have that. I want to go have that right now. And then I remember that I already ate the last of it. My $7 pastry that I got from my local cafe. It was really good. Really just keeping y'all for what? I don't know, because then I have one more thing and it's like, oh! So I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. That's okay with me. I did get me some Doritos from the vending machine. Oh my gosh. I heard something when I was coming back from the vending machine. And I was like, because I'm about to move out of this apartment. I'm about to move. You heard that? I'm going to move from this apartment in a few days. I'm like, you know what? I'm really going to miss this place. I'm really going to miss this place. Like, guys, it's been an honor. I actually did like this building. I actually did like maintenance. And, you know, I actually did like my parking spot. Like, I'm just thinking, like, just holding gratitude, right? I was like, like a little bittersweet. And something like bitter. What do they say? They said if you could see what we have in store for you, you let this shit go immediately. I don't think they said shit. I said shit. I'm ad-lib. But they said you would let this go immediately. You would have been like, what apartment? Don't know her. Because it's like, we trying to take you somewhere. Like, we trying to, like, you over here holding on to this. Like, if you don't just float, if you don't just become an orb of light and just float away and just, oh, not like that. Not like that. But, like, not like that. Like, like the way, this is tickling me so bad. And I know some of y'all go like, girl, it's probably not that funny. To me, it really is. And that's okay with me. But before I forget, because I will, always. Right. They're like, if you saw what we had in store for you at this very moment, it's like you would just like skyrocket. It's like you would just skyrocket if you just know, but you just like have to know. But that's the thing, like it's been easy because you've gone through times where you didn't know. Where you didn't know what was next, where you didn't know why things were happening the way that they were, but you still stuck it out. And now you just gotta turn a little, say, hey, I like to do this. I like to be me. That's okay. So hopefully me going, hey, that's what I like to do. I like to exist. And post little vlogs. And little videos like this, where I cannot categorize what this is, because what's this? I don't know. But sometimes I just have these ideas, and I have these thoughts, and I just need to share them. I don't even like care what happens after that. I don't care if people agree. I don't care if people disagree. I don't know. I want to, Jupiter and Gemini. But I just like want to share, and I just like want to share my view of the world because I wish that I saw it. I wish that I saw it more often because it would make me feel less alone. I'm tired again. I'm really tired. Okay. My heart is beating so quickly. I might actually need to sit down. Like I'm like, I've been joking the whole time. But now, I'm gonna keep joking. Bro, you cannot tell me, bro, I don't care if no one watches this. I don't care if everyone watches this. It would just make me happy to have it posted. And that's it. That is my job. After that, I don't care. Why? Because I am who I am, and that's all right with me. But lovely. Everything is going to work out for you. I know you're like, okay, well, I heard that before. Okay, and bitch, you're here. It's not like it didn't work out. Bro. Hi, cat. I love that cat. I'd go to war for that cat. That cat is an attachment that I have to my illusion. I love him. I really do. And then just having those constants. Oh, the constants in your life. Oh, wait. Maybe that's like a little trip. Trip? This is a trip, but like, trick. I never say trick. But maybe that's like a little trick. Find a constant in your life. You know what? He's been my constant for the past 4 years. He just turned 4 in July. And but like, from like, oh my gosh. He was, oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, like as soon as I graduated college, I mean that's when he was born. And then he's just like been with me for my whole adulthood. Where is he? Hi. Hi, my love. And he's just been with me. You wanna come say hi? Oh. Hi. Oh. There he is. Oh, he's being so incredibly patient and kind right now. Okay, you got it. Too much plays. I get it. Was I gonna say something else? I just wanted to show you my cat. Yeah, my cat's very sweet and I love him. And I would not change him for the world because I like who he is. Because I accept who he is. Because I accept who I am. That's okay with me, and that's okay with he. My cat. Okay. That was my poem. Thank you. Yeah, I don't have anything else, I don't think. But I'm gonna give it 10 more seconds. No, I'll let you know if there's something else though. Okay. Ooh, 22. And as soon as I said I'll let you know if there's something else, I look down 22. Yo. We're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. You're going to make it. You're going to make it. Bro, the world is yours. Damn me up one more time. Yeah. 22, 20, like, okay, yeah, I'm done. Love you. Bye.